Hi, hello. Hi, Veronica.
We're having a bit of an afternoon.
Oh,
Hi, Miss Oksana.
hi.
She was gonna be on the screen. It's okay. ¿Te quieres quitar suéter? Yeah.
Are we
She
crying a little bit?
she was taking a nap and she sucked her thumb, but she sucks it so much that it cracked.
Oh,
That has been a disaster. Yeah. So she
yeah.
wakes up when she tries to suck. Oh, no.
Oh, sorry to hear that. That could be painful.
Very.
Oh.
Okay. Oh boy.
Oh. Well, you know, maybe it will help her do yoga with us. Calm down a little bit, have a deep breath, and relax. Oh, I see more people joining us. Here's Miss Maria.
Hi, Miss Oksana.
How are you? Hey, Lucas.
The brother boy.
Who is a birthday boy? This is Lucas just had a birthday on Sunday, right, Lucas?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Lucas.
Thank you.
How old are you now?
8.
8 years old. Do you remember when you were 3, when you were in my class?
I don't remember, but I remember being in your class.
Yes, you've grown a lot.
He's big. He's getting tall.
Yes.
So nice to see you, Miss
Yoga's
Oksana.
good for that, right? Is Nicholas joining us too?
Yeah, he's just getting out of the shower. He wanted to take a shower before yoga, so he'd be more relaxed.
Okay, well, and Maggie the dog?
Oh, Maggie's here. She's ready.
She's ready. I see her. All right, she's wagging her tail. Okay.
Yeah, she's like, I'm ready. Where's my mat?
I
Ready.
love it. Well, we have more friends joining us. I see Mr. Jason. Hi. And of course, that's going to be Zoe and Alice. That Lucas, you remember them, right? Zoe and Alice.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you remember?
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Jason. How are you?
Oh, I'm delightful. You like the hair? It's nice, ain't it? Yep.
I love it.
Thank you.
Let it
All
all
right.
out. Let it. My hair's down too today.
Yeah, but yours at least looks like it's. I just look like I'm a wildebeest right now. I'm gonna say
Hi.
here
Okay,
you go.
guys.
Look up, how do you want to
Well,
do
I
it?
wanted to ask before we start, did anybody have any kind of feedback on the golden wall? Did you try it? Did you think it was good?
Oh, I do it all the time. It's one of my favorite poses at bedtime.
Yes, I love it too, especially if you were sitting in front of the computer or behind the wheel, any kind of prolonged sitting or standing too. I used to commute, just a little personal share here, an hour, well, even before this hour, but more than an hour to work, and my back was just killing me. My lower back hurt so much. So the golden wall I would do every day for 30 minutes. And it really, really helped. And so I'm glad you guys like it.
Yeah, I didn't know it had a name. I just call it legs against the wall.
I call it the golden wall. But yes, there's it really, a wall is a prop, and there's various things you can use for your props. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and, as usual, mute you all so you guys can follow, and let's start by focusing on something, a thought. And this is a thought about your mind and your body and you as who you are. And I want to share with you, there was a book I was reading that is called Dialogue with Death. I know it sounds grim, but it's actually a very inspirational book. And in there, it describes a certain idea about who you are, who you really are, because in yoga, you discover those things. And sometimes we think, oh, I'm my mind, because my mind is so active and it's so spongy, it absorbs things and it thinks things. But actually, the mind is not who you are. So in yoga, we try to get past the mind. The mind is simply the driver of your chariot, which is your body. And the passenger inside the chariot is who you are. So our job in yoga, and I think in life overall, is to find out who you are, who is that person. And you are actually the boss of your mind. You can tell your mind, slow down, this is a little bit of a bumpy ride, or I really like to go this way, or I'm really enjoying it. Keep it at that pace. So training your mind is actually a big skill. A mind training is part of yoga. So we're gonna just take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Can't close your mind. And just think, who is that person? Who are you truly? And can you tell the difference between your mind, your body, and you, the real you, the essence of you? And slowly open your eyes. I'm going to say one more word about breath. So breath is something that connects. It's our bridge between our essence selves and our body and the mind. So we're definitely going to focus on breath and using the breath to help that union. Yoga means union, to unify all of it together. So let's get on our mats. If you're not on your mat already, I was on my blanket. Of course, we're gonna need a blanket and the eye pillow for later, and water. So if you'd like to sit on your legs, you can. I'm going to outline it so you can see. But I would recommend placing a blanket in front of you for the first pose, because what we're going to do is called the lion pose. And in the lion, we're gonna really stretch the muscles of our throat and inside your mouth, your tongue. We're gonna stick it out as far as you can as you breathe out. Okay, so if you wanna just do it stationary, that's okay. So take a deep breath. And as you breathe out, just stick it out. Make kind of like a hissing sound, but without adding sound. So it's really just the breath filtering through your tongue inside your mouth. It's gonna make that sound. So again, don't worry how it looks. It might look funny, but just experience the sensation of stretching your tongue out as far as you can out of your mouth. Okay, just have fun with it. Again, deep breath. So I'm leaning forward a little bit because it actually helps the energy to move from up and out of your body. Here's Oliver joining us. Hello. And we're gonna try it again. So you can stay here and just lean forward as you breathe out. And I'm gonna show you one more variation of actually moving your body forward with the legs. All right, so again, deep breath. Wow. And for this one, I know the kids love this part. If you are just sitting crisscross in this pose, and when you breathe out, you're going to go forward and just flip onto your knees. So from here into here. So you're kind of like balancing a little bit on your ankles. If this is too painful, you don't have to do it, or uncomfortable, or you're not sure, you could just go here and lean forward. In fact, let's do that one like this, crisscross. So again. Don't leave my dog. And now with the legs, we're going to move. So we're going to use the arms. So arms up, big breath in. Forward. All right, one more time. This is good cleansing and relaxing your throat and mouth. One more time, big breath. Later, when you watch this video or when you practice at home, also examine your tongue. It can tell you things like if you're getting enough moisture, or if you are eating stuff that is not agreeing with your body, your tongue might change color. It's always good when it's pink and moist. So have some water, have a sip of water. And we're going to continue. You're gonna lie down on your mat. So we're gonna start with stretching your back. All right, so slowly from sitting, lower down. And bring your knees to your chest. Roll side to side. And lower. So you can see me right here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to feel the tailbone. We're going to do a few rolls of the tailbone. So my knees are bent. My arms can go just spread out on the floor, or you can put your arms behind your head, like you're suntanning on the beach. And we're going to slowly roll the tailbone. This is also called the pelvic roll, but we're going to really focus on the tailbone touching the floor, and then we're going to roll on it. This is a very tiny movement, so you won't even see it much on the video. This is something you would feel. Go really slow. Just roll it up towards your belly button and away from the belly button. Opposite direction, as far as it can go without you actually lifting your back off the floor. And again, pelvis roll up towards belly button. And then tailbone away from hip, from the belly button. Keep going. And if you're sensing any kind of tension there, let's say halfway through, just pause there and really feel, like imagine you're ironing something with your tailbone on the floor. So really, all those wrinkles you may feel, stop there until they're flattened out and it feels good again. All right, we're gonna be done with the tailbone roll, which by the way, I recommend doing it just like the golden wall. And now we're going to lift, we're gonna plant, we're gonna come to neutral, we're gonna plant our hips and pelvis on the floor. We're gonna use our arms, so we're gonna inhale. And as you exhale, come up to a half boat. Shoulders away from your ears. Hold here for 2 breaths. Or 3. And lower. Okay, continue as you are breathing in, lift up. And hold for 2 breaths. And lower again. And go at your own pace. And one more time. Now we're going to lift the legs and see if we can, on the next exhale, use our abdominal muscles and come up to a boat. Let's extend into sailboat if you can. Breathe. And slowly lower. Okay. We're going to turn around and come up on all fours. Curl up your feet and push it up into downward facing dog. Just kind of hang out in this pose. Lift up your heels one at a time. And then if you'd like, you can crisscross your legs here. Just give yourself an extra stretch. And crisscross on the other side. So we're still in the downward facing dog, we're just crisscrossing our legs. And then slowly uncross and walk your legs forward. And hey. And swing side to side. Let go of your hands, look at your feet. Make sure they are pointing forward. And we're going to inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, down again. Now, when we go inhale, next time I want you to put your hands on your knees, step a little wider. And this one, I have to say, I do it in the shower in the morning to stretch my upper back, really warm up. It's kind of like a cat-cow, but you're standing. So when you inhale, arch your back, and exhale, curl your back. So inhale, exhale. So we're gonna do 20 of those. I highly recommend when you take a shower, if you can, safely without falling, do 20 of these in the shower in the morning, just to warm your body up. And when you're done, come down again. And inhale, we're gonna go all the way up. Keep your arms up and choose a leg that's going to step back. So both of our feet are pointing forward, arms up. And I'm going to, so I had a straight leg and I'm going to bend the knee, bend the front knee. I want to be able to see my big toe of that bent knee so I know that my alignment is there as we come into Warrior One. Keep your arms out, keep your chin slightly lifted. I'm showing you really the legs because it's the most important part of the pose so that you're not hurting your knees. Because if you're overextend the knee and it goes beyond that big toe, you can get hurt. That's gonna be ouchy. So just keep your shin straight up perpendicular to the floor or feel the connection of just feeling that it feels right. Now the back leg is strongly extended. Keep breathing. Remember that lifting your arms up actually not only aids digestion, but helps to rearrange your internal organs and your stomach acids come down and don't cause any trouble. All right, so feel that energy rising. We're gonna work with this energy. So we're gonna take the energy as if it's a ball that we're holding in our arms, and we're gonna bring it forward. And so I'm extending over that bent knee. So I'm holding on to that energy. All right, now stay here with me. Get ready to move the energy to the side. So now I've turned both of my feet forward, and now I'm holding the ball of energy in front of me. Hold it there, and slowly lift it up. Breathe out. Now keep your arms up when you're holding that ball of energy above you, and turn both feet to the other side. When you breathe out, bend that forward knee. Feel your body balance between both legs. Adjust if needed. Let's take 5 breaths with arms strongly extending, holding that ball of energy above you. Now get ready to breathe out and sit into that knee even more and bring your arms down. Hold on to that energy. Extend the back leg, feel the stretch as you are about to turn back to center. Here we go again. Now get ready to lower your arms, bring that energy back to the earth, and walk your arms forward into a wide-legged downward facing dog. When you're ready, start walking your hands back to your legs. Put your hands on your hips, lift up. Take a moment here and zigzag your feet together, not too close. Let's put them about a little bit wider than our hips. Now remember, feet and the toes should be pointing forward if you can. And we're gonna slowly lower our body with a big breath into the frog. Now you can adjust and see where it feels better in terms of the width. And again, if you'd like, you are welcome to use your blanket for those heels if they are rising up too much, or if you feel more comfortable this way. We're gonna take a few minutes in this pose, as again, this is probably one of the most beneficial poses in yoga, just like the golden wall, because it really helps our intestines to work properly. So then when we go to the bathroom, it functions well without any problems. So again, blanket or not, feel the stretch. And if you can, if you'd like to close your eyes. And breathe. I used to go, well, I still do that. I go on walks in the park. And just randomly, I would do a frog pose. Kind of looks like I'm going to the bathroom, which I'm not, but the back in the days before the toilet was invented, this is how we used to go to the bathroom, and there was a reason for it. So this pose actually, we don't go to the bathroom this way usually anymore. This is a good practice to help our body stay healthy and everything working properly. So I recommend, at least 5 to 10 minutes in this pose if you can. Now I know after a while, if you're feeling like your feet or your legs are cramping up, of course you can undo the pose and just sit down, or add variations, which is the swimming frog. Because here you're also stretching your back. You can just curl your arms forward. One more thing I wanted to show you with the frog, and this is for children mostly that have done it. Have a blanket in front of you to spot you in case you need to fall forward. So this is called the crane, and you're basically putting your knees on your arms for balance, and you are just lifting up your feet like this. And this is, of course, a challenging balancing pose, but it's worth a try. It's really fun to do. And sometimes you may stay longer, sometimes shorter. It may take practice, but basically I'm lifting up my toes. And then lowering back. Just for fun. I know we've done it with my yoga class with kids. It's always good. All right. Let's lower our legs. For the ankles and the feet, I like to do yoga for the feet because we often wear shoes and it's very constricting for the toes to be in the socks and inside the shoes. So we do need to find a way to stretch them. So let's sit on our legs and lift the knees a little bit. So you're stretching your ankles. It's not painful. If it's not painful, of course. We can keep our arms here or out for better balance. Just feel a little bit of a stretch. And lower. Now curl up your feet. Remember this one. And sit. Again, you can sit in this pose as long as you like, or as long as it feels comfortable and you feel like you're stretching your toes, but you're not hurting them. And you can add your arms and namaste in front or namaste behind your back. Feel that opening the shoulders. And slowly let go. So roll forward and just wiggle those toes before you do anything, just in case. But very gentle with those toes. Okay, well, we'll do more yoga for your toes next week. But for now, it is time for us to settle into our yummy, yummy, comfortable Shavasana or final relaxation pose. Have your water, have a sip of water. And of course, always, always stay in it as long as you like. Have your eye pillow ready. My eye pillow has two sides, one soft and one sort of velvety. I like the soft kind, the soft side on my eyes. So get your blanket if you'd like. Remember, in the final relaxation pose, it is most important to feel comfortable. So if however you like to finish, if you'd like to get into the golden wall and it's available right now, go ahead and do that. Or simply lie down on your mat, which is what I'm going to do. And relax and breathe and feel the gratitude for taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, and taking care of your health.